in charge. Don't make change himself. But tell someone. I was in the agency as an omabim. Among for I express genuine concern. In fact, we are seeing Ayedin, which Ghana is no exception. To be to be not $50 million say and from feeding Nipa. Hey, none of your machine, Debbie. Anoding. Unfortunately, no, as I share political season, the amount for the year agenda, a can't boom. Bawa bay, over Canan Triasum see a $50 million. Muna no more responsible for kitchen. Yes. And then I'm the
Waku Evier, Mamifa, and Chiakasiema, me Penifua, Meniomo LOC, African Games 2023. And then my committee members are. You know, you share say feeding any catering for African Games no. About talk.
Ogumba Johnny Dini say.
If me Emmanuel
Kwesimanti.
You company ba.
Debbie before the region.
And you all can who question now try to. Kwesiman we ha na ye be bisa question.
Yes. Ampa no credit you use 50 million. Na senior me say feed for only 5,500 people no. Kweku I mean we feed na me fan chere Ghana phone na say enya no credit. Yeah, this is kind of feed close to 13,000 people. Both athletes, officials, ITOs, your friend be ITO international technical officers, and then the local technical officers, the medical officers, volunteers alone is about 3,000. Media and all other people. 13,000 and I said
media need the honor me war. Because say Nigeria need get big crowd the dance here say about African Games Ghana feeding on power means
it is obi
and then I'm TikTok.
Obi check I say we get the 50 million no pet and the feeding nipa 5,500 me pam chowa and the credit.
Okay, it is say no. The first allegation now man for say $50 million, Moody feeding Nipa 5,000, which is only the athlete. And you you've heard about 13,000 people.
13,000 people.
Okay.
And so, and then say, there's a protocol agreement Africa for Yadiba. So also be video be you can say breakfast and your regular breakfast no kwa sabi you did feed obi. They need like the 3 to 4 star hotels.
Maybe first of all, you be games, you know. You who say mode kitchen equipment in as if for about and no come
and no need and
I know you're different.
Okay. Let's just 2 or 3 minutes.
Okay.
Now if I'm more preambles, no, then we can delve into the specifics.
Okay.
And you know, out of this, Anna, a bad say, or see a meaty all, and the Diana so and yeah, say be a Diana me we have breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then cocktails and snacks. I cook baby and that breakfast no. The protocol agreement allows say obey Adriania your friend be say be a tea station.
The protocol agreement in here she share Ghana and African Union yes sign here.
Yes sign here.
So obey African Games not to mudia.
Yes.
Adriania how they be feed you omo no. Say.
Okay. It is a me but it's a breakfast for example obi be jaka say oh e cocoa and e bia e ma omo. Enye cocoa nko a. One your friend be tea station. In the tea station and you'll be on a pen Lipton, and you'll be on a pen Milo, and you'll be on a pen coffee. You will different type of teas. I will say a shisha mom. Your friend be protein station. Protein. Yes, sausage, bacon, eggs, everything. Over corner, you will. Sadi Yamani now how to say they were cooking pisky. I would do. Your friend be porridge area. Ubinya porridge. A whole lot to say. Tom Brown, rice porridge. Wait. Then your friend be 0 point. That 0 point, include the fat say cornflakes. When be a whole baby milk station, and then even one hot meal. I was hard, you know.
And it is a Ebia Wako Kampiski.
Yes.
Anna Alisa.
Exactly.
Now we could do breakfast. Exactly. Say they actually share cornflakes, milk, meat, whey, sana night.
For sugar, no sugar, for sugar area, also you have variety, including honey on it. And you provide no change. Now, yeah, calculation out of 15 million. Number 9, a target here, no, it was $15 per person per meal. Into 4 sections, no, $60. Unlike the RT one from Mumusen, you see the 4,000, and then you remember the 4,000, and I yet the per day. And
I was generating controversy, but to me, I'm very interested.
Yeah.
Me, even though I was part of the LOC, maybe again I'm minimum because I'm not. It's not my area. I won't pretend it's a minimum.
It's a $15.
I was in our breakfast, more tea station.
Yes.
Tea station, lifting or Milo or ebia powdered different
I sorted.
And I'm more
protein station,
and
then loaf station
here baby a pan
horror, including cakes. And to be corner your work, or you'll be on a pay sugar.
Okay.
I said, we are arranging huge athletes. Athletes so
many. Conflicts in this here station.
Conflict station. That's a friend cereal station.
Cereal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cereals.
Okay, cereal station.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And you want one hot meal.
Hot meal near.
Hot meal no. I say you watch an opano, you more and chicken.
Okay.
An opano because you be on the pesa I don't know.
The breakfast in Kwano. African Union for them to say protocol agreement in athlete in Munyesa many official.
You can host the tournament.
Okay.
It's the no crampo no. With this detail no, or any other hotels almost several Sanyamana. You won't get it $15 per person.
And we na no. Mo estimate say mo be spend $15 per person per meal.
Section, per meal. Per breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a cocktail.
Into dollar rate no satan mo per again is saying.
Dollar rate no.
At the time.
It was 12.6.
12.6. Into me fan say say oba breakfast
yes. It was 180 something.
12.6 times 15. Into breakfast near 189 cedis.
Yes. Okay. Time, but the dollar rate as at that time of the year, no.
And yes, dollar rate in a year.
Okay.
289 cedis.
Yes.
Which is $15 at the time.
Sure.
We also have 189 cedis.
Exactly.
You mentioned 189 cedis.
And then the snacks in between, no. So and so $15
per person.
Okay. Have $60 per person.
Per day.
Per day.
Okay. Intimate rough calculation.
Yeah, mommy.
Say $60 per person. Just 60 times it be 13,000 now more can.
Yes.
Okay.
You're 11,000 because that was the budgeted.
Okay.
11,000. No, that's the actual.
I'll say okay. I say about.
That's a 12.5, but the budgeted. That's what we did. More. And the 15 million cost. Come on, just here. Say me funny say biya. Me funny say biya. It's the actual.
Because the one can meet you. And to me funny say biya. Nipa na omo buy no officials, athletes, media, no. 13,000 from 54 countries.
Yes.
But Momo estimate say move feed 11,000.
11,000.
Okay. Yeah. For 11,000 and your calculation.
Calculation the year and okay. 15.1.8 million.
And to me funny say
I'm not having any document here, but I just want to. Yeah.
$60 per person. Oh.
$13 million.
Meba oh mama nyam calculation fi obia me no na interview
yes
omu wi am bebem ah mi wi am mama bem David who calculation shouldn't interfere my interview please agosi yes. $60 per person per day times 11,000
yes
okay 60 times 11 1 2 3 that gives you $660,000 a day
exactly
times how many days
the date are usually 14. 2 weeks. And that's where again that's another erroneous agenda I'm put into it. The game itself, you know, from the 6th from the 6th to 18 days. But remember, they have early arrivals.
Yeah. 4 days before,
early arrival. And then after. So you all know we put in 23 days.
23
yes.
Oh, chairman.
We go see.
Thank you.
We bow. Say advert no. Maso me nyabotre. Ye running African Games advert no.
Yeah.
Ye running date no including the early arrivals no TV and radio. Me kind very well 4 days. Teams ni be Eddie can buy. But I could see let's be specific.
Sure.
Days in be check it. Now specific.
No, and me catch on say quick. The days. No. No.
International competition.
Oba earlier. Your data earlier. Say be a week before.
The game village.
Exactly. And that the game village, you know, you be a matches need be table tennis nothing for so to start on the first.
But that can be a game.
It's by 27th, the game village has opened, and we have about 12 to 20 teams arriving in the game village. Pay budget. So 27th, from 27th up to the 25th, 26th of March, from the February to March, you know. Now we have provided meals. Now teams now buy provided meals and then everything to the people. So oh yeah, the plus or minus now you won't get that calculation now. You know, use the year, use the exact opening ceremony to the closing ceremony. Almost 2 weeks, 18 days, or say 15 days.
But Chief, 23 days, they move soon. Wow. Because competition, I can say 2 weeks.
Yes.
2 weeks. So class or minus
2 weeks, but you can't 2 weeks. More than 2 weeks.
Maybe competition, you're starting the date.
Your opening ceremony was on the 6th.
The 6th of March.
March, yeah.
And
the closing ceremony was on the 23rd. So
okay, maybe until 6th to 23rd, how many weeks?
More than 2 weeks. Okay, so out of which early arrivals and then late checkout.
Maybe 6 between maybe 6 23 minus 6 will give you 17 days.
17 days.
And early arrivals how many days before?
Yeah, get the 3-3. So make it 6.
I think I had 23 days.
Yes. So Koku Bamin come so you see.
Maybe for 23.
I go see.
Yes.
It's an issue of public interest. Say 3 days after the tournament.
Sure.
And then 3 days before the tournament.
Exactly.
And hey, if you want to who can't show no. We are Kabasa Judge. 20 I go see 23rd, more calculative from the 6th to the 23rd, which is 17 days.
Sure.
And a more calculation. We are 3 days before the tournament.
3 days.
3 days after the tournament. Yes. My question is that 3 days before the tournament, me to me a dear dance here say not teams ni bi wo ho. Na nyom wina no maba.
Sure.
And how do you deduct it from the total?
No, that be okasa na a plus and minus because the arrivals majority aba. Majority number, and then in between the services, you provide more because people know what 11,000 people and your budget, okay, and then in between, we have about 13,000 constantly. It's how the question it balances. I don't want to go on
more standard calculation. And say 17 days, which is 6 to 23rd, Mickey, 6 to 23rd, which is 17 days. But more 3 days before the program, 3 days after the program.
And the protocol agreement allows it, and that is what is speculated in the protocol agreement.
Okay. Maybe 3 days after the tournament, not teams need now, and then be a movie out.
Oh, a move out, but majority in terms of their traveling arrangement, the ticketing and whatever. A big company stay even beyond. So the LOC,
okay,
LOC don't have to truncate.
Yes, me say one country stay beyond.
We have to truncate.
They are not beside the medal.
After 25th, because like I say, after 25th, we are not providing any longer.
And you almost stay a chair and catch you after 25th moon feed you
because after 26th we are not feeding any longer. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. It's
but one question you are to
section.
Apart from me,
it's kind of in dollars and in cedis. That's a
maybe I will see Nyabutre. I will see Nyabutre $3 million. Kobe. Adiana, yes, who follow Adiana? $15 per meal. $60. Also, you could do 50 half an hour visa.
$60.
Or $15 per meal.
And the $60 per day.
And $60 per day.
Okay.
You could do 50 half an hour visa. What's the money? Calculation. I see you go. Who question to you visa?
When we and no breakfast, no, your lunch. The lunch, there's no Sena kwesi broni kai no agreement no allow no. It should be a fully fledged buffet. Nothing else. Again, you need to consider other dynamics.
I don't need to be aware say your friend is African Games no buffet. Me makobi. And yes any take away show be
any ordinary buffet. Ebiom sa you want a dinner and then the cocktails. And these are the cocktails are 12 venue centers no. You have to provide snacks. And the snacks no ahoro be near the Bremo wall. Media center. Yeah, they call all the 12 stations and including fruit, whole fruit. Yeah, not cut fruit, whole fruit. They say apples. Sabi.
And you be a more athlete apple a unchemian.
A whole banana. They pick even in the sacks form. And we have to make sure we have all these things stacked in our warehouse. And the warehouse was also built, and the cold room was built on the 10,000 square meter stretch. This same 11 million $50 million was used to build.
And he says, can be no DC cold room.
Exactly.
And the kitchen.
Build a kitchen. And the kitchen, I'm going to go there. In the hospitality fraternity, there will be hot kitchen. There will be cold ladder and then pastry unit. It was built on about within the 10,000 square meter. And it was built, that kitchen alone was built on the 5,000 square meter area. In detail, in terms of equipment, I did buy gas cookers, cylinders, about 3,000 liter cylinder. 2 was built from a distance. Again, this same money, we have ECG. Where at Lagos now, you can't extend any power there. You have to plant a whole huge transformer. ECG alone, when we contact them, they said they are ready to take about 2 million. Water cannot go
2 million
there again.
CDs.
Yes, 2 million CDs to get a transformer, not to think about other
transformer to come and cater for the kitchen.
For the kitchen, the equipment alone. Again, water. We have to dig. We have to get a water from about 3 kilometer stretch from what we call the golden line of waterworks. You understand? And the bar on the Bayer Omejuma. Ebiom. Expenses, no. Again, we are losing sight of one simple thing: tax. It is what tax inclusive. That tax inclusive, no, and the people are eligible to pay that full threshold of a tax, VAT, and then withholding tax. It's we are plus or minus now. 4 million plus was taken out of the money, including the withholding tax.
For water provision, transformer.
No, for the tax alone. For tax alone.
Answer.
For tax alone.
No, buying you want to answer general tax.
No, say, what's all go to it's no. 7.5 withholding tax on the TF fiscal mansa. And Sana, who provide service, no, what could just tax component with the VAT? We'll have to pay the VAT. Kwakwe, me politics.
I don't know we now no what now.
That say, some because me be too quiet. And when I head my department as the chairman of the catering unit, me buy a number 10 na me say no. I mean 2 sa na more because na as FM. We name me on my video so. Me nia Edem Agbena in summer no to about the catering. Me say for me. But I think so on other platform. I think so must be back move TV so. Me share wa na me no angasa ya fifi also a sports administrator. So a sports administrator now there's always agreement. Senior near CAF catch say your sports job is not qualified. Sounds like we were able to meet all these protocols. Listen, one good thing, we never had any food poison.
I don't need the Agwezi I don't need the as a media person. Some of as a media person, some of the meetings you phone can say if you need to be your home power, one prepare year it will lead to banned substance. Nti player ni be di no omo akọ testing ye beka se wa fa ban substance but na ye oduan bone ade amano ye no omo se da woni ye se omo mpa oduan nyunyunu ni sa ne omo ene mi kai
ba pa chow sa sika na emu no caterers no recruit about 700 people omo sorry put the infant to nchen unu aduane a or said have to stay close to the site, call it proximity. So they rented accommodation, chefs in uniform, baby buy, accommodation, and then ordinary, even including a cleaner. Now accommodation are a part of this. You say be a yen yako 2 years careful for me, and
what's a mere do. But instead of say I can't even man a kind thing. And cowboy, who saw the AC, say, ECG for AGC. because they say only bagu only dey tell me kasa no amount for adwin o say and me na me was adwin ni bi say aduane nko an e di ni 15 million
meba say one more aduane cost so you can calculate I got you say aduane no $60 per athlete or per official per day so you can easily calculate
but I was any calculate here no na nuru sa
and say other component wa check
so let's make sure by 23 double check
wa check the other wa check say kitchen na o mu see here no equipment o mu dey see here
na o mu san so care equipment
exactly
and o san check transformer I mean those are things
that equipment na ya dey yes enema ni na no ewie no esa atam ama ministry no I the Botema with the intention say Botema doesn't have a standard kitchen there. And you can use that one to build to equip Botema. It's none all this equipment, including even fridges, the cold room items, the hood extractors. You know, you have to build solid extractors that can cook at a point. You have about 300 people at the kitchen.
Cooking.
I just say Sikano. To talk to Tony Mobi.
That is I mean imagine you know. I'm from Adrian Koho. I'm from Adrian Omo say.
Who say maybe here from catch you say. You won kofo a genuinely ewiase aye dengana ka ho. Into a $50 million for feeding and yemba shin.
Of course.
Our be objective analysis. Any ye will be so a person party ba power enti obebu apa achi ansem there two issues na
Matthias here ba unze kwaku asem ne ba ye no Ghana fo nyina including me ya dwen say nipa omba na aduane omudi ye nkwan 50 million but me by now ka chem say te say oka kitchen items me ma international competitions minimum say minimum standard even here Africa para Africa games so I say the kind of food that you serve here no uko ha just a standard because untimi nkoya de bia mo bi obia ni diploma aduane
e mo twema akwa ayufo no kwa
sa ne money the standard and Olympics cry say food poison kopiem
who say tell me your games no
but ye nya food poison
and Olympics food poison kopiem
straight you want say space na nya okay I mean use simple mathematics 100 meter stretch 100 meter stretch south squared and you clear for kitchen only
okay
and that place no not a forest in Legon there na a forest they have to clear everything and cut almost excuse my language to use say you cut some of the trees we left it the big one we left it but we need to get a place a clean space we don't need to only can say onya baby betimi drop even one
I don't need the akwesi mo yade me kura de bia no mesere no ko ba no wo hye e man net ni bi adanya o say ewim kotedu ani mu asema ba onse ba ma otu kwa wasa kwehye net sai
oh etinum odi wa
akwesi ma sabri mbisa no question na
I'm say it's kind of media bia na me mass de me nyade no kure ni say mass me nyade but
watch now go for misleading
baby kura bi na ha me
yes catch them in here